How do you spell relief? Good morning. It's Friday morning in Tucson, Arizona, and it's rodeo weekend. I'm Pete Seiferth from Northminster Presbyterian Church. I'm glad to welcome you here this morning for our continuing Lenten devotional series. How do you spell relief? Maybe if you're on a walk and it's sunny and you need a place to rest, maybe you might find relief in the shade on a bench where I am right now. I'm in the desert behind my neighborhood where someone has very nicely and generously built a bench, painted it green, and put up a little shade so people can rest and enjoy the view of the desert here. In the scriptures, rest is described as in a sense of relief. We see in Matthew 11, Jesus is inviting people. Matthew 11:28, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest," it says. "Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light." In this passage, Jesus is inviting us to let go of the expectations of the world. In this context, he's talking about the expectations of the Jewish law and all of the things that it would mean to maintain it. And Jesus is saying, no, if you want to find relief, if you want to find rest, come to me. Certainly, he's not promising the disciples an easy life. He's described how it's going to be sometimes difficult, especially in the Sermon on the Mount that we find in Matthew. And certainly, following Jesus means taking up a cross, which means dying to ourselves and finding new life in Him. But in a very real sense, the relief that Jesus is offering to us is simply a sense of peace, that we don't have to feel burdened, that we have to control the world, that it's not really up to us because God maintains sovereignty and control over all of earth and history and of life and even us. So that as hard as we try, and we try really, really hard to do well, we're not entitled to our own outcomes because Jesus has the most favorable outcome for us, that we can live abundantly in this life and eternally with Jesus, and that this is the rest and relief that He offers to us by His grace. So Jesus says, come to me, take my teaching, my gospel upon you and learn from me, because Jesus is gentle and humble in heart. The rest of the world is not going to look and sound this way. It's going to say, no, I'm proud, I'm big, follow me. I'm the winner, follow me if you want to be a winner too. But Jesus says, I'm humble in heart, and that His yoke is easy and His burden is light. This doesn't mean that it's easy, again, to follow Jesus, but it means that it's pleasant. It means that it's the life that will be the most flourishing. It'll be the most meaningful, the most fruitful. It's where you find purpose and hope. May God bless you as we continue to journey with Jesus to the cross, and may Jesus and His Spirit speak to your spirit in ways that invite you into a closer walk and transformational healing through Jesus Christ. Amen.